Hi, I'm Cassandra, aka the Digi. In this video, I want to talk about the difference between sustainable branding and branding with trends. So, what is sustainable branding? Essentially, it's branding that's created for the long term. And this is what you're looking for your business. You want something that's going to last long enough for your customers to recognize it and remember it and be drawn to it. Um, Designing for trends is pretty self-explanatory. It's just going with the latest trend. So what's the problem with designing with trends? Well, firstly, they don't last very long. So you might attract a few customers while it's going, and then once the trend has fallen out of popularity, so will your brand. And that's the risk that you take when you're applying trends to your brand. Also, there's no consistency. So if you keep changing your branding every 6 months to match the latest trend, people are going to forget you really quickly. A customer needs to be reminded repeatedly of who you are and what you do and what you look like and what you sound like. If you keep changing, they're going to forget who you are, or they're going to distrust who you are because you're different now than you were just a few months ago. You need consistency to build your brand, and directly from that, build your business. What's the other problem with trends? Well, a trend may not suit your business. If a trend is, let me think of something we've had recently, neon colours, and you're a seafood brand, it's not really going to fit, is it? The same goes if you're a restaurant and blue is the big colour. You know, Pantone colour of the year is blue. Well, the colour blue is actually a suppressant for your appetite. So if you're a restaurant, you do not want to use blue in your branding because it will turn people off. It makes people feel like they're no longer hungry. So this is the problem with trends. If you are going to adapt a trend in your business, you need to make sure that it actually suits the business, it suits the industry, and that you're going to attract the right customers. You know, is your ideal customer attracted to that trend? More often than not, they're not. So you're much better off branding your business with something that's sustainable, that's going to last you a long time, and that is going to attract and retain your ideal customer. So this not only goes for visual trends, but also for the way you speak. So our language in society is becoming a lot more casual, a lot less formal. However, if you work in the wedding industry, for example, you want to keep your language a little bit more demure, a bit more classy, because that's how people want to feel on their wedding day for the most part. If your ideal customer is a bit more laid back and a bit more ochre and they want a really fun wedding, then great. That's how you keep your language and your communication. But if you want to create a sophisticated and elegant wedding brand, then your language needs to be the same way. No matter what trend is happening in society, you need to be true to your brand and your personality with your branding. Don't just go with the latest trend because it's not going to fit your business and it won't actually bring you customers. It will turn them off. Customers need to know that you truly are who you say you are. You need to be able to back it up with your communication and your language. They will spot a fake a mile away. So avoid going with trends that really don't suit who you are as a business owner and who you are as a brand. The other advantage of sustainable branding is that it costs you less in the long run. So if you're changing your branding every few months and you also need to get packaging to match that, you need to get business cards, posters, brochures, web design, you name it, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. The longer you can sustain a brand, the less money you're going to spend because you won't need to keep changing everything every few months. I personally recommend trying to keep a brand for at least 5 years. If you're a bigger company, much longer than that, if you can. So avoiding going with trends and going with designs and styles and personas that really do suit who you are and are authentic and genuine, it's going to be no problem to have it for long term because it's authentic and it works. Authenticity every time over trends. So I hope that's helped to explain the benefits of being sustainable in your branding as opposed to trends, and helps to stop you from being tempted by going with just the latest thing instead of what really will work for you.